Hey guys, it's my birthday and it is only 10:20 or so and I've already had a wonderful day. So thank you for your contribution to that. I thought it'd be really fun to do a birthday address of, well, not really about my birthday actually, but more about my life and where I'm going because I don't know how many of you have talked to personally about what I am working on right now, what I'm doing, and why I'm trying to move to go to school. So I thought it would be fun to get everybody up to speed with me on that because I know that I've had conversations with people about this or that part of what I'm doing, but the whole big picture may not have come through to everybody, especially as it continues to grow and develop and evolve. About a year ago, I realized that my coaching business was going to be a more long-term practice building. It was going to take me probably years to be able to build it because I'm doing this thing where I'm like, there's this niche of like health coaching and then also life coaching. And I wanted specifically to work with writers around their creativity and supporting them through both like food and good habits and exercise so that they have the energy and longevity to do what they want to do, but also working on the creative side of things, like supporting themselves creatively with some of the practices from the Artist's Way and those things that I've been learning through the years for myself and trying to connect other writers with. That's what I want to do as a coach. I want to be working with people on the whole package of what helps them create what they're, what they really want to be making and what they really want to be putting out in the world. So, it was a little disappointing and difficult to say, you know what, this is not going to be a career that is going to be together in a short amount of time. But it also kind of gave me that terrifying freedom to reevaluate, what am I doing? What would be the best way to go about this? What do I want long term? And one of the things that came to me as like, I don't know, sometimes you have this like emotional decision that then you have to build the logic up to because something has been going on in the back of your mind that the front of your brain doesn't yet know about. Or maybe that's just me justifying myself. But I don't think so, because as I've gone through this process of realizing, hey, I would like to go to school, things have been falling into place for me. Not easily. It took me about 6 months after like feeling like, okay, one thing that I could do is I could go and get a degree in a field that relates to coaching, to feel like I have a little bit more of a scientific foundation in the work that I'm doing, to get actually to being enrolled in classes, because my education history is complicated. I thought I had a year worth of accredited freshman gen ed credits, and I don't. Though I do have the experience and the lovely education that I got, it's not going to transfer. And I decided, so anyway, that was a process. It involved a lot of going to offices and filling out paperwork and making myself new transcripts because I'm homeschooled and, I can do that. Well, as I was kind of like going into this feeling like, okay, there's more that I can learn that I could apply to what I want to do, which is coaching, but like able to do coaching where I help other people who I'm not able to coach one-on-one even be able to do work for themselves or help others. I realized that there was a common thread between some of the people that I really admired who did like groundbreaking work to get people in a place where they could break out of those blocks, out of those parts where they are stuck in their lives. I'm sorry if I keep kicking this camera and it moves. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. I am kicking the chair that this is set on. So, okay, there was a common thread between these people, and it was sociology. And then, so I went and looked up what sociology is. I knew that it was a major. Apparently, it's the study of how people within their societies are shaped and formed by that society. And I was like, mind blown. That is the thing that I talk about all the time. That is the thing that I grew up talking about around the table. Of course, spending some years in a different culture as a young person, that really formed my idea of what cultures are, what society is, how flexible it can be, and how things are the same about how much it forms you. So anyway, this is already getting way longer than I hoped it would be. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going back to school either to study sociology, or to create my own major, if that's possible, that is about how creativity functions within society. Because I would like to eventually be able to do my own, maybe informal, because I don't really want to go on to get a master's and a PhD, but research on how people are living within their culture and how that forms them as an artist. Specifically interested in how I then can help people liberate themselves from the strictures of society that are not helpful to them. If you've been confused about what I'm doing, or if you have known, oh, she was wanting to be a coach and she was building her business, but then she seems to have not really been doing much of that. Actually, now that it is summer, I am going to be looking for more clients. You're going to see more coaching stuff out there, but long term, I'm actually still working on getting to be a coach who is able to really provide people with tools. I am still a writer who has a novel she's going to try and revise before her summer class starts. And as always, I'm really interested in how society impacts us and how we can both use that for our own benefit and how we have to fight against it. So, thank you again for expressing your happy birthday wishes if you did so already or are going to in the future. If not, no worries. Thanks for being my friend and watching this video, even though it's really long. Have a wonderful day.